Well, I may as well put the mic on while I'm here somewhere. I think it's that one. These peanuts out there, you behaving yourselves? I don't have to break yous up or anything. I thought you were going, Carl. You want what?
Well,
You want one? SC wants a question.
while I'm here.
Oh, I better mute YouTube. Forgot about that. Yeah, there's voices, Dora. What's what's SC Montreal trying to ask? Answer a question. I don't know what the weathering on a Hasselblad is, so I've got no idea what all that's about. Hey Gary, Dora, Foy, I'll let you off with the 4 tonight. I'm not going to stay for that long. I'm here on my own at the moment, flying solo by the look of it. Well, I just wasn't talking, Phil. I just had the sounds all turned off because I'm only here on my own. And you don't want me to sit here rambling on my own like some people do on their channels. I won't mention their names. Space weather, man, space weather. What? Hello, Elmigs. Yeah, I thought that didn't know what was going on with the channel. Getting everything looked okay in the YouTube Studio section, and then I kept checking the features side of it, and it finally enabled the live stream again. So try a song. No, Phil, I can't sing a song. I'll get another strike. I've got to be very careful now. Hasselblad camera used in space, remember? Yeah, I'm streaming. Yeah, it'll work. It'll work now. Everything was okay before with the setup, so I didn't have to worry about nothing there. Just couldn't live stream. So what's wrong with this Hasselblad camera used in space? What's the problem with it? What, the one they used for the moon landings? So what's the problem with them? Ask Carl. He knows what I mean. The heat, the cold, the radiation, well, the vacuum wouldn't really have much to do with it. And the camera in the film was protected. How the camera in the film was protected, I don't know. Would have had to have some sort of protection from mainly the cold, or a little bit of heat, I suppose, the sunny side of the moon. Vacuum of space. So I don't know what the problem is. The camera. It worked. It took the footage. Well, it's not a show at the moment, Phil, if I'm on my own. Oh, Alan explained to him in a stream, but he won't take it. Just keeps going on about it. Yeah, but what about it? What's the problem? Oh, asked and answered in the last year. Okay. Keeps resetting and forgetting. Well, so you got short-term memory loss, or you're still having problems with the explanation. Well, the documentation of the of the item should be recorded. So there's your answer for any of your questions. Well, if you do your research, so what's in the research that's contradicting? Oh, they said it was painted silver. Oh, hey, Factard. Difference between Moon and the Earth with the Hasselblad was about 1 atmosphere. So you guys know more about it than what I do. You don't see a problem in a camera working at 100 degrees Celsius and then below 100 degrees. So you don't see a problem there. I don't know, have they done that type of experiment on down here to show how it worked? Yeah, it's good to be back, Factard. It's been a while now. I think it's, what, 6 months. Because I had one strike and then that bloody other one. The person owned up for the one that they played a video on my channel one day that I didn't realise. But so things are going to be different this time. So Alan did not explain anything. Okay. Well, I can't say anything because I've got no information about it. So basically, what you're saying, SC, is look up with how the heat and the cold, how the camera was protected from the weather. Okay. He just wants to see the modified camera. That's what I keep repeating. The film was used. It worked. Whatever they used. So must have been sealed in some way.
Are directly in line with the axis of the... So in this video we're going to look at the South Celestial Pole, and just as a quick refresher, both the North and the South Celestial Poles are directly in line with the axis of the Earth's rotation. The North Celestial Pole is directly above the Earth's North Pole. The South Celestial Pole is directly above the Earth's South Pole, and the angle above the horizon will match your latitude. Now, because these poles are in line with the Earth's axis of rotation, when we look up into the night sky, all the stars will appear to rotate around the North Celestial Pole if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. But if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, as I am here in Australia, the stars will appear to rotate around the South Celestial Pole. So this is Sky Safari Pro 6, one of my astronomy programs,
I heard that
set for my location in Broome and currently looking
towards
the South Celestial Pole.
gap.
Now, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, I'm sure you are familiar with the
I
North
can hang
Star,
out for at
Polaris,
least another
but we can't
hour-ish.
see that from Australia because it is below the horizon.
So
And
if
it
I
is
can get the
below the
word out,
horizon
maybe a few
by a
people might
number
be able
of
to come
degrees
on
equal to your latitude.
for a bit of a
So
chat.
from Broome, Australia, at 18 degrees south latitude, the North Celestial Pole, Polaris, is 18 degrees below the horizon. Let me play a time-lapse video taken from Perth. Now Perth
I
is
wouldn't know
actually
where to
32
start
degrees
their
south
seed to
latitude,
research stuff
and
like
in
that.
this
I
video
wouldn't know what I'm
I'm
looking at.
looking directly north, and you can see very clearly that the point of rotation is well below the horizon.
Yeah, somebody helped him out to get down there.
So this was taken with the P900, and as you can see, it can produce some impressive star trails when focused correctly. It is also apparent that the stars are rotating about a point that is well below the horizon. This is looking north. If I was facing south in Perth, the point of rotation would be 32 degrees above the horizon. So I'll play another time lapse taken with the P900, this time from Broome, looking south towards the South Celestial Pole, and you will see that the stars are rotating in a clockwise direction. So this one was using the standard Star Trails mode in the P900. It is looking out across water, and this bright light you can see was a buoy. I'll show you what the area looks like in daylight. So I'm just heading back down to the location where I had the telescope set up last night so that you can see it in daylight. I was parked about here, and this is where I had the telescope set up. And there you can see the buoy that was illuminated last night. Due south is in about that direction. So I'm sure we have all seen Star Trails videos like this of the South Celestial Pole. You can see the center point is quite dark. What I like to do is show you observations that you generally won't see on other channels. So last night I took the telescope with the very powerful ZWO astrophotography camera, and I zoomed right in on the South Celestial Pole to see what was actually there. You can see that the P900 lacks the ability to show any of the stars right near the center at this zoom level, but with the astronomy camera and the telescope we can certainly see a lot more. So you're about to see what happens when we point a telescope at the exact center of rotation and turn the exposure right up. From the P900 it just looks dark, but with the telescope, my God, it's full of stars. So what I'd like to do at this point is help you appreciate just how zoomed in the telescope was. Please take note of these 3 stars and these 2 small stars here. If we go back to Sky Safari for the moment, the star that is generally associated with the South Celestial Pole is Sigma Octantis, also known as Polaris Australis. Now there you can see it does appear very close to the South Celestial Pole. If we advance the time, it is rotating very close to that center point. In actual fact, it is more than 1 degree away from it. if we zoom in, you can see that the position of Polaris Australis, Sigma Octantis, is not directly at the south celestial pole at all. If we zoom in further, we can now see those three stars that are in the image, and also the two smaller stars that are indicated. They are much closer to the south celestial pole than Sigma Octantis, which is way up here. So remember that this image is zoomed in so far that we cannot even see Polaris Australis. We're looking right at the south celestial pole at a position of the sky that appears black to the naked eye, and even the P900 was unable to resolve any of these stars. So I'll place a link to this image in the description below. You can download it yourself and then try a plate solve using this website. I just did that, and what it does is determine exactly what part of the sky we are looking at. You can see here, this is the image, and then if we place the grid over the top, that is going to show us precisely where the south celestial pole was, right there. So that confirms that I had the telescope nicely pointed towards the south celestial pole. It also gives you other data about the image itself. The size, 1.74 by 1.17 degrees. So Polaris Australis was too far away from this point of rotation at this zoom level to even be visible in the time lapse. So I'll play two clips now. I had the telescope set up for several hours, and the first clip is simply the individual frames compiled into a time lapse. It was quite clear for several hours, and then unfortunately the clouds came over. But we also had a few breaks in the cloud, so I kept the time lapse going. And the second clip, I used the frames to produce a star trail time lapse. So you'll notice the image shakes around a little. That was just because of the wind affecting the telescope, and it's more apparent in the star trails time lapse. I'll show you a brief clip that I sent to Where's Wally when I was setting up the telescope, just showing the polar alignment, but you can hear the wind and you can see the effect it is having on the position of the telescope. How's that for a polar alignment? The variations are just because of the wind, but it's pretty good. So it is quite apparent that the stars are rotating around a central point. Remember, everything you see here is invisible to the naked eye. And also this entire field of view represents only a very tiny portion of this image taken with the P900. The P900 effectively shows nothing at the center there, but with the telescope, we can see there is plenty going on. This is actually a really good location to set up the telescope. I have it in the shadow of the aircraft, which means I have plenty of light to work with, but it's not really interfering with the images. There's the telescope and the P900, both pointed directly at the south celestial pole. The telescope is zoomed right in, and the P900 is for a wider field of view. There's an aircraft landing. The telescope is taking one frame every 8 seconds, and the P900 one frame every 30 seconds. It took me a while to set both up accurately, but now there is plenty of battery life, so I'll leave them running for the next 6 hours or so. Time to check out the snacks on board and then perhaps lay down and have a rest. And the best part is I can leave everything set up for tomorrow night. I don't have to disassemble the telescope. Just bring it on board. It can sit here safely all day.
Well, I see. You just have to talk to somebody that knows about cameras and they've done the research. Unless what questions you've got are contradicting how they work, well, I don't know. Well, there you go. There's a bit of a wolfy video for you guys. New subscriber, Everett Anderson. Yeah, well, we play your videos, Everett. I'll have to shill it on in my Discord. If you're on Discord, Everett, I can send you a link to the Aussie Perspective over there. Yeah, well, if I did some research on the camera thing, SC, but somebody that knows more about cameras is probably somebody better to have a discussion about cameras. But I can look into it in some way and find out what's all about it. But we need specific things that you want to ask about it or whatever, or contradictions or whatever. So, where's Space Matt? Hey, Space Matt, you can come in if you want, if you got time. The links in the special place in Discord. Anyone that's got the key, they want to join for a couple of minutes or something. Oh, the camera's actually named after a person, Boggs. Victor Hasselblatt. Okay. I'll show that. No, I can't show the video. I can show that bit. I'll share that. I can just see. I don't know if you can read that. I can't. It starts back in 1941. 65 years before he was born. Okay, Sweden. That was his first camera. So where's the one they took to the moon then? Oh, that's just telling me about him. Okay, that's just his life story. Okay. Is this on now, or did they just wake up to something thinking it's live? No, it's not live, Mira. Just voices in your head. Oh, self-inflicted space, Matt. Oh. Yeah, well, this wasn't expected to be streamed, Matt, because of the copyright strike thing. I streamed on Alan's channel earlier, so this is not really anything at the moment. Yeah, well, I just thought I'd start it up and run with it for now, just to see if everything's working. See if I can still remember how to live stream from the dashboard there. Cannot paste links. Well, that's what I was just playing, wasn't it? Wasn't that the same link? Oh, space. Okay, you can't place links. If you're in my Discord, that's why you've got to join my Discord so you can post the links in there. It makes it easier. So there you go. Hasselblad in space. Share. Oh, we've seen that before. Good night, Phil. Tomorrow night? No, that's Sunday night. Well, if anyone's around in Discord, I could do a short one tomorrow night. Okay, what have we got here? Hasselblad's first mission in 62. A matte black outer paint job minimised reflections in the window. What else is it saying about things? It's hard to read that. My eyes aren't that good. They used a Hasselblad to document space since the previous camera model utilised delivered disappointing results. Okay, so it wasn't the Hasselblad before that, by the sound of it. Okay. A weight loss program followed, including removal of its leather covering, auxiliary shutters, reflector mirror, and viewfinder. Wow. A new film magazine was constructed in order to allow 70 exposures instead of the usual 12. Where can I find your Discord link? Well, in Discord. I'm in most other Discords. You'll find my name, Terry, with the front of a car picture as an avatar. Just DM me that way. Unless you're in another Discord, Elmigs, I can find you there, and I can DM you the link. I think most of you other guys are here. Hi, Microraptor. Are you in Alan's? No, you're not in Alan's Discord? Are you in Jose's? RT2? AT2? Mr. Sensible? You're on Jose's, yeah, yeah, I'm in Jose's Discord. How far down am I on the list? Yeah, under Tay Wardy, between Tay Wardy and Terse. I'll sort that out later. I'm on Jose's. Oh, okay. T. You're not listed as online. So, online, offline. Try offline. Is it the Elmigs? Anyone else wants to link while I'm here, while I'm scrolling around everywhere? Well, you're not listed as offline. At least you know notifications works, Terry. Oh, yeah. You've DM'd me. Somebody's DM'd me. What do you want? You want a link to Discord? There you go. And I'm still looking for Elmigs. Yeah, Microraptor's in my Discord, I think. Who's that at the door? Ding dong. Who's there?
Ding dong.
Somebody
It's
there?
me.
It's you? I was Googling this Hasselblad camera for that SC Montreal conversation that was happening out there. And while I'm doing that also, I'm trying to just thought out stuff. Yeah, that was me, micro. Now you got me saying it again, micro crapper, because that's how I read it the first time. And then I looked at it, and went, "Oh no, it's not as Micro Raptor." So that was my mistake. Just having million things open on PC. Where was I? What was I doing before? Looking for you in Jose's, Elmix, but I couldn't find you. Are you under a certain title? Because you've got all these different people have all these different names over there. That was Alan Jinx.
Yeah, I just typed that in the.
Yeah, but you were busy.
Yeah, I was eating my dinner and watching some telly.
Well,
But I had to come take my tablets, and I realised that you were
testing the live
sorted.
stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not
So I
going to
thought I'd
stay.
come.
I'm not going to be here forever. So
I figured that, but I thought I'd come and say hello.
yeah, fill the dead air.
Yeah. Oh, let me just finish swallowing my tablets.
Yeah, a few people out in the peanut gallery are not in Discord, so I've got to sort it out.
So the minute you go live, you ended up with
I've only got 19 people watching. Nothing. Who else? Sent you a DM on Discord. Hope it was the right one. Are you Mootown, Elmigs? That's it? Yeah, this is Elmigs. It's because you're in a different... Oh, no wonder I couldn't find you. Jeez, people bloody use different names. There you go. You're out of the way. So, that's Elmigs joined. Gary's muted over there. He's listening in. He's lurking. So you can lurk in Discord, hear what's going on behind the scenes.
I think I need the
Oh no! I've got to fix up everyone's permission stuff. Wait a minute. I've got to sort this out. Okay, I've got to give you that one. That'll start you off, and that one will start you off. That's your main role. I think that gets you in. Yeah, don't let anyone know, Gary, that you can cheat by being in Discord when we're playing games and questions, and you can hear what's going on here first before the peanut gallery do. Miro says, come on, start the show, entertain us. No, Miro, this is not a show not starting at bloody 2:15 at night. Jeez, what do you think I am? Alright, so that's them, everyone. That's everyone out of the road there. Any requests, without being rude, besides starting the show? All I was doing was just showing a video. That's all I was doing. And I can see my mouse moving around the screen, Alan. We're going to have to go back into OBS and reset one of those scenes and sources to get rid of the mouse. See if we can figure that out. Brainry says, I think the point is avoided. Yeah, I know, Brainry. I forgot to put it back to Zoom. It should be right now. 7 PM, so not even late. Ah, well, you can't help it if you're behind the times.
It's only 5:20.
Yeah, in the afternoon.
I
Yours
don't know what it is with Elvis.
Well,
No,
it's
it's not
Sunday.
7 o'clock.
It's Sunday. Well, it's Sunday here. It's yesterday for you guys. That's what I mean. You're behind the times.
Yeah.
Then I'll go to bed and brush my teeth and go to bed. Okay, Mira. I don't know what other nights you want me to stream or in the afternoon. I'm going to do an afternoon stream here, like our time. So that'll be more like midnight for you guys in America. And if it's midnight in America, what time would that be for you, Alan?
5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. That's a bit too early for some people in Britain. I don't know how I can sort
depends.
that one.
It depends on whether I go to bed at midnight or stay up until 5 and then go to bed to get up again at night.
No. Okay.
And that often depends on what the weather's like outside. Because if the weather's, especially at the minute in this sort of new moon period, if it's not cloudy tonight, I shall have the camera up to be doing some deep sky shots.
Well, I'm going to make a coffee for myself, and then I'm going to go to bed after I have a smoke. Well, Leslie Montreal was interesting in the side chat with that camera. I thought I'd met vague memory of him discussing that with somebody before about that camera.
Terry, if we were over on my channel, I would tell you exactly what I think about even thinking about engaging SE Montreal in that conversation.
Yes, I can fill in the blanks.
Yeah, it'd be you'd be making a lot of money out of the swear jar.
Oh yes, that's
because
right. That's right, Peanuts. The swear jar's got to be reset. So I'm going to set that up.
We'll just put it all on casuals, Bill.
Yeah, well, yeah, Space Matt was out in the peanut gallery there a minute ago. I don't know if he's still there.
We did cameras in space over and over and over with Montreal.
But what was his argument about it, or what was his query or concern or whatever?
No, 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 no.
What, they didn't work, or that wasn't true?
No, 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 no.
That doesn't help. That's not helping.
Yeah. They can't work in space. Vacuum.
Oh, is that it? That's his main thing. Cameras can't work
vacuum.
in a vacuum.
Yeah.
Why? There's nothing in a camera that's to do with whether it's a vacuum or under pressure.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't matter whether it's pressurized or not.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's a mechanical device, and the film,
yeah.
and the film's only got the only thing that can happen to the film is what, radiation or anything. Could that affect the film?
A bit, but again, they went through the thin bit of the Van Allen belt, and also, of course, that when they were going through the Van Allen belts, all the film cartridges, because it was all in cartridges, all the film cartridges themselves are
Protected
Faraday cages,
yeah.
And then it was all stored inside an aluminium flight case,
yeah.
which is another Faraday cage.
And I just read too that they actually stripped down a lot of parts in it that they didn't need for weight.
Oh yeah, they customised the cameras. They painted they left them in a bare metal finish very often, so that they would reflect the sun's heat and other stuff coming onto them. Yes, Elmix. Montreal watched a conspiracy video and thought the film cannot survive the moon. Yeah, because there's nothing. In fact, Microraptor, the camera would work better in a vacuum because there's less. Although, of course, they would have removed the mirror mechanism from those cameras anyway because they didn't need the viewfinder. But Hasselblad is a single lens reflex camera, so it would normally have a big flappy mirror for the viewfinder, and no air resistance would allow that to actually work better.
If I swear in Finnish. I think Elmix might have found the loophole, Alan.
What's that? Swearing in Swedish?
Yeah, that's the only loophole that people can get away with for the swear jar.
What, swearing in foreign languages because you don't know?
No, that I don't know. Yeah, I didn't even know you were in my server, Microraptor, because you said you wanted a new link. I don't know how that works. And I can't give you a role unless you join.
Can I post the link? Terry, can I post the link to my Discord server as well, please? Please.
Where?
In your side chat. Can I post?
You're gonna spam it out in the peanut gallery.
Yeah.
Well, you can't if you're not. You can't if you're not blue.
I thought I was blue.
No,
I was blue the
nobody's blue.
last time.
Nobody's
I
blue.
was blue.
Nobody's blue.
Aren't we? Oh shit. Well, make me blue, Terry. Well, when I took away everybody's spanners on my thing, so that you could
Yeah, but I can't make you
tell
blue if
when
you
I
don't
wasn't
type
about.
some. You got to type something in the peanut
I have
gallery.
typed something in. I've been in
Where?
the peanut gallery.
Where?
Oh,
Have I got to scroll back up? Yeah, do it. Yeah, redo it.
there you go. Me.
Right, there you go. Hide user from this channel. Put user in timeout. Remove timeout. Okay. Right, now Microraptors. Microraptor.
There we go.
It's a bloody tongue twister word, that name.
There we go. In case anybody would like to join my Discord, where we have channels for all sorts of
Photography
interesting
stuff. Yeah.
things.
Yeah, you're the photography stuff.
Photography. Well, yeah, general science and engineering, photography, RC stuff, everything really. Anything people would want to talk about.
Yeah, and mine's more cars and technologies like engineering, cars, carpentry, stuff like that. Terry, post your Discord link. Well, I don't spam my Discord link, Montreal. Mine's.
Yeah.
I keep mine separate that way.
And if Montreal really wants to talk to me, it would really be nice if he could either just tag me so that my name is spelled correctly, or learn to spell my name correctly. Because
well, just
yeah.
at Terry, it doesn't tag me either.
Oh, I thought. Oh no, because it needs the Davies as
Okay
well,
then.
doesn't it? To put
I'll
the
just call you Micro
orange tag on
Crapper.
it.
Oh dear. Miro's supplying his own spanners. You do know I think it's funny. Okay. I don't take any offence to being called that. Alright then. Be interesting to know how you come up with that name, Micro Crapper. The Microraptor name. Like a raptor's to me's out of Jurassic Park for the dinosaur thing, but the micro part. Is that
Oh, I
how
guess he
you?
might.
Yeah, I was wondering if that's how it came about, the name. Sort of like put the two together.
I guess he might be a small, angry, bird-like dinosaur.
Hmm. Yeah, you don't have to worry about the one. It's just the multitude of them in groups. Yeah, the odd one's not too bad.
Yeah.
They're small and cute.
Oh well, yeah. I suppose there's that.
Oh, you're a female raptor. Oh, I don't know. They can they can be a bit temperamental, a bit moody. There's a four-winged dinosaur. What? And SC Montreal's trying to get you to buy it, Alan. So can be a
Yeah.
replay of a conversation you had last year. Can't you
Yeah.
remember SC Montreal from the previous conversations you had? You can't just rehash conversations that were already discussed before. You just agree to disagree, and that's as far as it gets. So there's no point in either. You must just bring up another topic to discuss. Otherwise, you're just spamming the old conversation stuff. What's that, crapper? I don't want to be your monkey wrench. Not the same as a wrench, but still. What? Got me confused.
I'm not quite sure. I get confused.
Is this the new is this the new improved you, Fred? Says. Well, I don't know if I'm improved or new. Just recycled.
I just wonder why Montreal's so worried about
Boggs is spamming something in
what
over in her fair suck. Some bird-looking thing. Microraptor compared to a 1.8 meter tall person. Scale is set to skeleton body length, not feather length. Yeah, I'll open it up. There you go. Just to keep us happy. There. That's what I'm looking at. Oh, because the blue wrench. Yeah, but here it's
there's
not a.
songs.
But here it is not a wrench. It is a spanner. I'm Australian, not American.
Yeah. But apparently they're lyrics from a song, Terry.
Are they? Oh, okay. Well, I've
Yeah,
got no
that's
idea.
why I'm guessing that's. I thought it might be because of the musical notes next to it.
I don't know the English names for those things.
Well, it depends, Microraptor, on whether you want the English or the Australian English or the American English.
There.
Us and the Aussies agree that they're spanners, not wrenches.
Yep. Spanner versus wrench debate. Elmix, yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Aluminium and aluminum.
Yeah.
Theater or theater. Oh, the spelling of words like
Yeah.
harbour and theatre
And colour, all should
and
have U's
colour.
in them.
Yeah.
Um, and oh, uh, boots and trunks and bonnets
Oh,
and hoods,
cars. Yeah, fenders. Guard, like we call them. I call it a
wings.
guard. And they call them a wing or something or fender.
Yeah, we have
Oh,
wings front.
stick shift for the 4 speed on the a 4 speed floor shift gets me beat that one.
Yeah, that's just a standard transmission in the UK.
Yeah, but a stick shift. I've got a stick shift in my wagon, but it's an automatic. So there.
No, the Australians are not more American than the British.
No, no way. We're Australian. We're
Yeah,
individual.
I see we've managed to get Montreal going by just ignoring him.
Yeah, but you're a one-trick pony, Montreal. If you're going to talk about a camera for the last 12 months, don't you have anything
Yeah,
else better to do?
yeah, especially when he gives you the answers over and over and over and over again.
Oh, okay, Factart's trying to be clever here. Do you call
Uh,
headlights flashlights? No, they call them brights, don't they, or something? I've heard them say in a movie or whatever.
shiny,
Call them
shiny
brights or something.
thingium.
What's Crapper saying? Not aluminum, not aluminum or aluminium. Shiny thingium. Okay.
Shiny thingium. Yeah, that's a good one there, Michael Raptor. I like that one.
Yeah, shiny thingium. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Elmix is saying SC has this 11 vector thing. I haven't heard that story before. Don't make him bring the vectors. Okay. uh,
Jinzu, no, we definitely do not want a Stilson wrench.
we have Stilsons.
Yeah, I know, but we don't really want one.
I've got a pair of Stilsons out in the shed.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Hasselblad means hazel leaf in Swedish.
Oh yeah, you read that before. I didn't know. Didn't know that's what it meant.
Well, you have to remember that Hasselblad's a Swedish camera company, so.
Mm. Yeah, I already read that, Alan.
Okay.
You
Sorry, I'm
you
behind the times there.
now you're off whatever doing, and
Having
I
dinner.
read and I opened up the space camera thing. And we were reading it there a minute ago, but we
Ah,
did. But if we don't really want to get into that topic, it doesn't matter.
well, I just figured.
Well, it was only for my own knowledge. I thought it was
Oh, no,
interesting to read it. But
that's plenty fair enough.
I think Boggs posted it somewhere for me. Where did you put it,
Ah.
Boggs? Did you put it somewhere, Boggs, or somebody?
Oh, I think I saw something in the Discord, in Fair Suck in the Discord server.
Yeah, you're welcome, Micro Raptor. You put a DM thing there. Where did he? Did he put it in any other vids? Or stream homework? Oh, here it is. It's in stream homework. Here we go. I'll open it back up. It was interesting, actually. I don't care about Montreal's problem with it. YouTube. There we go. Hasselblad in space. I like that image of the Earth Moon one.
Earthrise.
Yeah. Yeah, they removed leather things. They removed auxiliary shutters, reflexes, mirror, and a viewfinder. New film magazine. Because they used that camera because the one before wasn't good enough. Okay, Swedish manufacturer. I've seen this before.
Yeah, of course you have, because we went all through this once before with
Yeah,
a certain person.
yeah. So, oh dear. Geez, you can't say that's not fake. I mean, that is fake. I mean, can't say that. That was in 1965, I think. Earth behind him, zero gravity. Astronaut Edward White. Oh, look at that picture. That's cool. This is taken with the camera.
Yeah,
That
they're all
actually.
taken with a Hasselblad.
Wow. That was done in '66.
Yeah, India and Ceylon as it was then.
Mm-hmm. Gee, it looks so different from space compared to a map. Like in real. Oh, there's a lot to read there.
Yeah. Yeah, and the little black crosses on all the images, that's from the Resu plate, which is basically just a glass plate that's in front of the film
Yeah.
that is incredibly accurately marked with the crosses so that you can, and you know how far apart they are, and you know the focal length of the lens,
Yeah.
which means you can work out the angular size of everything.
Hi, Dick.
Because
This is not a proper show. We had a real winner last night on the Shills. Almost the same pick of Earth, and he claimed it proved flat Earth. That was funny. Okay. uh, well, well, 2 holes in the ground. Well, I haven't really got much else for yous, even though there's 26 of yous watching. So, for me first random comeback, I'll work out a time I can do a proper hangout. I might do one in the afternoon on Monday afternoon. I may be able to do one. My time. Yeah, well, I might wind things up here, Alan. It's getting late here.
Yeah.
Finishing my coffee off. I'll go over to Discord for a minute and then I'll shut everything down. Thanks everyone for dropping in for this impromptu live stream for my first one. I didn't know if it was going to work or not, but it seems YouTube done its reset, so everything's good now. Thanks Micro Raptor, Dick, Clive, David.
Micro sorry, Terry. So I want to quickly say, Microraptor, as a relatively new grandparent, it's brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant being a grandparent.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
I know you have. I know you have. It's new for me. I mean, Harry's only 7 months old, and it's great. And I've got 2 more on the way.
I think the oldest one's going to high school next year. I think. Who else? Oh, there's all of you. Clive, Dick, Gary, Helmix, Anaceto, Mira, Jinx you, Brainery. Wow. Well, I don't know what you're going to see more of, but it'll be more of something, Jinx you.
Don't want to be a parent. Well, fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I know.
Really funny because
you've got to be one first before you can be the other.
Because 2 years ago, my daughter was, I'm never going to be a parent as well.
Okay. I can do me goodbyes out there now, like I did that one. That one. What else have we got? That one. There you go. There we go, guys. I'll catch you later. Yeah, hit the like.
Bye, everybody.
Hit the what do you call it thing?
Your
hand with your thumb. Your hand with the thumb thing.
Yeah, and make sure you're subscribed and ring that bell.
Yeah, that's how it works. Something like that.
Things that I should always remember when we were streaming over on my channel.
Well, I got 18. I got 18 thumbs up out of 26. That's not too bad.
No, 19 because I just remembered to.
Oh, okay. Anyone else forget to do a thumb up? 20.
Oh, and another one.
I got 24 watching, so see if we can get all the 24. That'd be a good
Yeah,
That'd
that'd
be
be
a good
really good.
ratio, wouldn't it? The whole 24. 23, no, they're dropping now. Okay, we're going before they all drop.
Yeah.
I'm going over to Discord to finish my coffee off and have a cigarette. So if anyone's around, they can still come over there if you're in my Discord. Okay then. See you guys. Stop streaming.